wanna come say hi, guys? No? Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I've not done a video in so long. Is my hair even like up properly? Oh, no. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got this ring. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am so excited to be doing this video. I've literally not done a YouTube video in over 2 months, and we're gonna get into why that is in this video. We're gonna talk about the law. So today I'm doing a Q&A. I love doing these types of videos. I love like just sitting down and chatting. I just thought today we could just sit down, have a nice chat, a catch up if you care. A nice chilled one, you know. I asked over on my Instagram for some questions from you guys. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, by the way, it's linked in the description and it'll probably be on the screen somewhere, so you should definitely check that out. I post quite a lot on Instagram, like I post more on there than I do any other place really. So if you enjoy videos like this, like chatty videos, etc., give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos to come, hopefully. If I get my ass in gear. It just feels so good to be filming a video, I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good right now. So yeah, god sorry, let's just get into the questions. So, number one, why have you not made a video in 2 months? So honestly, it's not like a deep reason or anything, and like I don't want to bore you, so I'm not like it's not even that important or anything, so I'm not gonna like talk about it for ages. But just to give a quick recap, I started doing YouTube videos like about a year ago now. I was quite inconsistent when I first started, and I was inconsistent right up until lockdown basically, and then lockdown hit and I was, you know, this was like the one thing that got me through lockdown and gave me something to focus on and to be excited about and like have fun with. So I really focused on YouTube and stuff throughout lockdown and was doing hauls and it was keeping me busy and I loved it. But then after lockdown and things started going back to a bit of normality, or at least close to normal, like more normal than just complete lockdown, I obviously needed to go back to work. Before lockdown I was a full-time student and I was doing music full-time, college, and I loved it. But that finished and I finished my degree back in about June time now. So I knew I had to get a full-time job after college because I still don't know what I want to do in the long run, like what I want to do with just my life in general, to be honest. So I thought, right, I'm gonna have to get a full-time job, and I was employed by Benefit, which I've spoken about in another video. I worked for Benefit, but after lockdown, just with everything that happened with, you know, businesses and stuff, it wasn't possible for me to go full-time there, so I had to get a new job. So I now work in hospitality just down the road from where I stay. If you know, you know. I started working there in August now, so I work full-time now. I've never worked full-time in my life, so that's fun. And time for YouTube and all these other things slowly started, you know, getting smaller. The amount of spare time I had to actually do YouTube and things got a lot smaller, which is really sad. I'm still kind of getting into a routine with work and even just with everything that's going on in the world, so I'm still trying to find something that works for me and I can balance work and YouTube, because YouTube is my hobby right now and I love it. Like I genuinely think it's so fun. So I want to be able to get to a place where I've got a really good balance of the two. There needs to be a healthy balance with YouTube and friends and family and time I spend with, you know, Nathan and work and all that kind of stuff. Like that all needs to be evenly proportioned, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's in the works, but that is pretty much why I've not done a video in 2 months. I'm sad about it because I've missed doing videos, I really have. Anyway, let's move on. Favorite autumn winter clothing trends. Oh my god. So after this video I'm planning on doing an autumn winter clothing haul styling type video of just clothes that I've collected over the last wee while, but that will be in a video, and I'm pretty sure this video I'm filming right now is going to go up first. So stay tuned for the other one. Subscribe if you want to see it. To address that question, my favourite trends right now, I love the whole like knitted vest thing over a shirt. I actually don't own one of those at the minute. I was gonna buy one, but then I stopped myself. I love that whole trend. I think for me it's a particular occasion I could wear that to. You know, it's not something that I would personally wear on the daily. I think it's so cute and it looks so nice like on Instagram pictures and stuff. Boots in general, any type of boot comes back every autumn winter. I really wanted a pair of like knee-high boots, but the ones that sit just below the knee. I used to own years ago a pair of thigh-high boots, which I loved at the time, and then they kind of died away a bit and I feel like now they're back. but it's like more kind of under the knee rather than above the knee. I love those. I would love a pair of those, but again, don't know how much wear I'd get out of them personally, but love them. In my opinion, autumn winter is all about being comfortable and warm. Like, can anyone else relate to this? Like, when I was younger, like I was a child basically, I always hated the winter time and stuff because I associated being warm and wrapping up with like looking really bulky with all these layers on, because my mum would put on like 5 coats, 5 jumpers, 6 pairs of socks, big pair of boots. Do you know what I'm trying to get at? I used to always just hate going out in the winter because I used to hate having to wear all that stuff. But now, obviously I'm older and I'm interested more in the fashion side of things. That's the best thing about it, you can do both. You can be warm and look stylish at the same time, which I love about this time of year, and I just love layering pieces. So also coats, big coats, any type of coat. I just love coats. Favourite clothing brands. So I've said it in videos before and I've said it again. Obviously you've got your typical Pretty Little Thing Misguided. I do shop on them, but actually not as much as I used to. I love Zara now. Probably about a year ago I would have never shopped on Zara. Like, I don't know why, I just wouldn't have, but now I love it. And also ASOS, you can't beat like ASOS New In is just always like amazing. Although I've found that they've kind of lacked a little bit in the autumn winter department this year so far. I feel like summer they were bringing out such nice pieces every single week, and now I'm just like not really seeing much, but that's a good thing because I need to actually keep my money and buy Christmas presents. Went to Asda the other day and they've just done up like their whole new George clothing kind of bit, and some of the stuff in George, by the way, is actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I've never thought to go to George, like, you know, I just never thought to really shop there. Some of their like knitted jumpers and stuff, and they had a pair of like these leather leggings and stuff. I was like, okay, George. But yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's one of my favourite brands, but I'm just saying, like, I might have to try out some of the stuff. Because what are you watching on Netflix right now? So me and Nathan watched The Haunting of Bly Manor. I'd seen The Haunting of Hill House, but he hadn't, so we thought let's just watch Bly Manor because they're not like related in terms of the story. It's just the same author of the books and director and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we watched that. And it was not that great, like, I'm not gonna lie. Throughout the series, like, it was okay, but for me, in my opinion, comparing it to Hill House, it's nowhere near as good as Hill House. I really enjoyed Hill House, and I'm actually rewatching it, so that's what I'm watching right now. And I got Nathan watching it for the first time, and he's really enjoying it as well. But yeah, Bly Manor it's not as scary as Hill House. To be fair, the ending's quite good, and it's quite sad. And it turned around at the end and like completely, like, that the ending was like as if I was watching a different show. But yeah, it's not as good as Hill House, it's not as scary as Hill House, and I feel like it's a bit more like childlike, kind of being made for a bit of a younger audience than Hill House, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And I'm also watching Misfits at the minute. Been told by people before, and also my brothers years ago told me to watch it, and I never have. But it's on Netflix, so I'm watching it. Just, it's kind of one of those things that like I chuck on when I have nothing else to watch. Like, and I know that makes it sound like it's not that great, but it's just such an easy watch, but it is really good. So I'm watching that at the minute, so I'm enjoying those two. Would you ever want to travel the... Sorry, that was a fly. By the way, sorry if the lighting goes a bit weird. I have got lights on, but the sunlight keeps shining in my room and changing. I should probably just close that. I can't be bothered. Would you ever want to travel the world? Yes, 100%. My brother lives in Australia, so I would love to go there at one point and even stay for just like, I don't know, a few months, couple months, whatever. Traveling the world is something that, for me, it's like, I don't know when I would do it in my life. Like, I don't have the urge to do it right now. I just know it is something I would want to do in my life. I can see me, like, it sounds kind of random, but I can actually see me doing that when I'm like older, as in like 50s or 60s. I just feel like that would be quite a nice time to do it. You know, you've lived your life, you've hopefully done and achieved things that you've wanted to, and brought up your children if that's what you want. And I don't know, I just feel like that would be quite a good time to do it. But then it's saying that also in your 20s as well, when you're young and you're, you know, just starting out with like your life, that would also be a good time. I would never, I don't think I'd travel alone either. I think I'd be too scared. Have you seen Taken? Just saying. What is your go-to film to watch? So go-to film, if I was with me and my friends, like me and the girls, it's always horror. If you know, you know, like every time we're together, we literally just always want to watch a horror film, but that's kind of the fun of it because we have each other to watch it with. I'd never just sit and watch a horror film on my own, and Nathan doesn't really like horror films, so yeah. If I was on my own, if it was a go-to film and I was just like, right, I'm not even going to think about it, I'm going to chuck this on, it would have to be either like Mean Girls, Wild Child, Legally Blonde, Clueless, Angus Thorne's Perfect Snogging, all that kind of stuff. It would have to be all that. Like, I live for that, those kind of movies, honestly. I got 2 questions about work. What is the best thing about where you work? How much do you love being at the GC? Welcome to the fam. Work in general, like, you have to get along with the people you work with and like be friends with the people you work with for it to like be enjoyable, because I feel like if you don't have that, you're just not going to enjoy the job no matter what it is. And everyone I work with is just so lovely, and it's made a lot easier like getting through the day because you know that you're like in it together and stuff. So yeah, big up the GC fam, you know who you are. I got a couple questions about keeping positive in this time, like any advice for keeping positive and motivated. I got, what are you doing to stay positive with the current situation? To be honest, I'm quite lucky in the sense that like I'm kind of a positive person anyway. I just try and not think, obviously I'm aware of what's going on, and obviously like I will still watch the news and I'll still care about what, like, you know, is happening in the world, of course. I always pay attention to it, but I try not to let it like stay in my mind, you know. I kind of try to just block it out on a daily basis, because I know what's going on, I know that it's in there, the thoughts are with me, but I just try and not let it get to the point where it does get me down, because like right now we can't even like, you know, go into people's houses, and technically we can't see our friends unless it's in like a cafe. I was going to say cafe or restaurant, but restaurants are closed, so unless it's in a cafe. And yeah, it's just, that sucks when you think about it, and when you think about all the things that we can't do at the minute, all the things that aren't happening in the world, like nobody has anything to look forward to, like the list goes on, you get the idea. I just try not to think about all that stuff and just think about, well, you know, at least I can still go to work and make money. At least I can still be at home with my family and spend time with them. At least I have, you know, this room to sit in and watch movies, and do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still grateful for the things I do have, because there's plenty of situations where people won't even have that. So I just try and think about the things that I do have. You know, it's getting a bit old saying, oh, but it's not gonna last forever, because it feels like forever right now. Don't know if you feel that way, but it feels like it's been going on forever. We can't do anything about it, we can't do anything to change it, so it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Athel, you asked me a question, a snog, marry, avoid one. Honey, I ain't gonna answer that. What is your go-to outfits just now? Well, I have been loving the whole baggy jeans with docks thing. Okay, if you asked me a year ago, or if you showed me a year ago baggy jeans with docks, I would have been like, no. If I saw it on other people, I would have been like, okay, nice, yeah, but not for me. But there's just so many things nowadays that like I wear that I just wouldn't have worn before, and now I wear it because one, I think it looks nice and I like it and stuff, and two, like, why the hell would you not wear it if you know, if you like it, bloody wear it. I am someone that enjoys trends, and I also do enjoy things that aren't trends. My go-to outfits just now would probably be, I love jeans with docks, I love trench coats, I love wearing joggers with just like comfy tops and a shirt thrown over with trainers. I think there's so many good ways that you can make a casual comfy outfit stylish now. I just love autumn winter fashion, like just anything autumn winter, I just love it. This is a good one. If you could try any style of look that's very different to yours, what would it be? I don't think I could pull it off personally, I just really don't think that I could, but I would love to try like black hair, just like jet black hair. Probably so short because I don't think I'd be able to go long again. Jet black hair, I'd love to even just see what I would look like for a day or something. I don't think I'd suit it, but I think it'd be cool to try. Either that or like bleach blonde, really light blonde. Is it platinum or is it bleach blonde? I don't know the difference, I don't think, unless they're the same thing. I don't actually know. I think that would be cool. What do you like to do on your days off? Well, I've been working full time now for like 2 months, like I say, roundabout. On my days off so far, before the new restrictions and stuff, I would like to see my friends, or I would, before the restaurants closed as well, I'd go out for food. None of which I can do that now, so that's great. Or I would go and see Nathan, or I would spend time with my mum if she was off work. I'm a very social person, you know. I like to be around other people, I like to be in other people's company. I just like to socialise, like I've always just been like that. I don't mind being on my own either. It's not like I can't be on my own. Yeah, I really do like being with my friends and socialising, so I like to do that on my days off. Obviously film a YouTube video, which has not really been happening for the last wee while, but that is gonna change. I'm gonna Anyway, that was pretty much all the questions that I got. It's been so fun filming this video. Like, I just love filming videos. It's fun. I know when I go to try and edit this, I'm gonna be like, how do you edit again? Because I've not done it in so long. Like, I feel like I'm gonna, but no, it'll all come flooding back. It's like riding a bike. Hope you have enjoyed this video. It was a nice chilled out one, just chilling on my bed, you know. Like I say, I'm gonna film an autumn winter clothing video, I think, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Instagram as well, because I post every time I posted a YouTube video on Instagram. You post a lot of clothing things on Instagram as well, and outfits and all that good stuff. So yeah, they'll all be linked in the description. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and let me know if there's any other videos that you want me to film, what kind of videos that you'd want to see. I guess that's all I have to say. I'm gonna stop blabbing on now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I honestly really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.